Okay, so when we're dividing fractions, there's a bunch of different methods we can use. One of those is going to be using something called a reciprocal. And so that's the word right here is written out, a reciprocal. Reciprocal also means the inverse of something. It also means you just kind of flip it. So if we were to find the reciprocal of a couple of fractions, like if I had 2/3, the reciprocal of 2/3 would be 3/2. We just took that and we just flipped the numerator and the denominator. If I had the reciprocal of 4, wait, there's nothing to flip. Oh, I can just put over 1, and then I just would flip that, and that would turn into 1/4. So that's what the reciprocal of something is, and we can use that when we are dividing fractions. Okay, so for instance, let's say we had the problem 2/3 divided by 1/3. So we can think about what that means first. If we have 2/3, that means it's like we had, let's see if we have thirds, and we had 2 of those filled in, and we're dividing by 1/3. So you can see there's 1/3, there's another third. So we should get 2 as an answer. But we can do this using just the numbers in the reciprocal by taking the first number, and our first number, our divisor, is going to stay the same. So I'm just going to rewrite this as 2/3. We're going to change the operation of multiplication, and then we're going to write the reciprocal of the second number. Okay, so I'm going to, oh sorry, that was dividend and divisor. So we got to take this dividend, key stays the same, change to multiplication, and then flip the second. And then we're just going to multiply across, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. I'm going to cross simplify, make my life easier. 2 times 1 equals 2, 1 times 1 equals 1, equals 2 as an answer. Okay, so keep the first number, change it to multiplication, reciprocal of the other one. I had a student who says KCF, keep, change, flip. If that works for you, you can do that. Okay, so let's look at another example. Let's say we had 2 1/2 and we were dividing it by 1/3. Before I can start that division process, I'm going to have to turn this into an improper fraction. It's just like multiplication. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so I would rewrite that as 5/2 divided by 1/3. Now I like to rewrite it as division. Sometimes people forget to flip, especially when they're making it improper. So I recommend you always write it out as a division and then you do the flipping. So we've got 5/2, change it to multiplication, flip the second number. 5 times 3 is 15, 2 times 1 is 2, and then we just have to turn that into a mixed number. It's 15 divided by 2 goes in 7 times, with 1 piece left over. So 7 1/2 would be answer for that. So turn it to improper, change it to multiplication, and do the reciprocal of the third number, or the second number. All right, we'll do one more example. Let's say we have 4 1/5 divided by 2 1/3. Before I can divide, I have to turn them both into improper fractions. That gives me 21/5. Keep my division symbol because I'm just rewriting it. That gives me 7/3. Now I'm going to rewrite it one more time, but this time I'm going to keep the first number the same, change it to multiplication, and then do the reciprocal of the second number. So then we just cross simplify. Can divide those both by 7. Can't cross simplify there, so we just multiply across. We get 9/5, which then I would turn into a mixed number of 1 4/5. So keep the change to improper, keep the first number the same, your dividend, change it to multiplication, and then flip the second number or the divisor so you have the reciprocal. And then you multiply. That's all you got to do.